As soon as you arrive in Antigua, Guatemala, there's only one question on everybody's lips.
Have you hiked Acatenango?
The reward is a breathtaking view of an active volcano, but not without work. While Frankie summits the volcano,
This part is getting intense.
I'll be taking care of some precious cargo.
Being a single mom is tough.
Because supporting each other's dreams is what our F&A adventures are all about.
I'm gonna see lava for the first time ever.
Now click that subscribe button because we're going to 9 countries in 9 months together.
Today is the morning that's gonna change my life.
Skiing injuries, or like logging injuries, or whatever it is.
I almost didn't pay and get this voucher, and if I would have got on that bus, I wouldn't have been able to hike the mountain. That would have been a shit show. Okay. Adios. Bye. So we're headed up to base camp. This is where we get like all the things that we need for the adventure that we're about to go on. Hola, buenos dias. Hello. Hi, little buddy. Oh, you're so little. In this room here is where you grab your jackets and your pants and everything that you need to stay warm when you're going up the mountain. Tying up my jacket so I could strap it to my bag. That way I don't have to like carry it around my waist or anything like that. Hola, amigo.
Buenos días.
Buenos dias. So I guess this is where the hike begins. You just start walking up a main road. Sorry, I never got your name.
I'm Gavin.
Gavin, nice to meet you. So I met Gavin on the ride up from New Hampshire, him and his brothers, and they're traveling right now as well. We're about to go on this gnarly hike to go see some lava.
It's not easy.
You got this! I always find the dogs. Oh, thank you for the kiss. What up, Pedro? What up?
Frankie's gone for his hiking adventure, and I'm gonna take Paco for a checkup with the vet. He seems to be doing a lot better. He's in better spirits, but his poop is, he had some blood in it yesterday, and he's still not eating, so we wanna make sure that he doesn't have a blockage or anything. We're going back to the right address this time. Oh, this is much easier with 2 people.
Being a single mom is tough.
The Uber is only 20 Q to get there, which I think is a little bit more than the other day, but it's definitely worth it. It's like a 40-minute walk, which would not be possible with him on my shoulders. Hola, ¿cómo está? Me llamo Paco.
Paco.
Sí.
Wow, no Paco, yo Paco.
Oh, ¿sí? Oh, lo siento. Mi esposo, nombre Francisco.
Yo también, yo me llamo Francisco Leonel.
Ah.
So this is the first stopping point. I don't know how much time we're spending here, I'm gonna have to ask. But you can see that we're about to enter the clouds over here. It's gonna get mysterious in those clouds. This is the spot where you're generating the sweat. This is a very uphill hike. There are stairs that are, some are smaller, some are bigger. So it really gets the blood pumping and you start to sweat good. So when you're starting out, don't overdo it with the clothes. Make sure you're really light at first, because you could always put on clothes up top. Maybe even bring like a small rag to wipe yourself down. That'd probably be really good. One hell of a hike. It's really great that they have these stopping points for you to take a break, because otherwise you would be fueled out really quickly. We have another like hour or so before lunch, which I can't wait for that. Refuel and feel fired up to get up to the top. All right, so we just made it to the registration area. We're gonna fill this out. Hold on, Eagle. We're gonna fill this out here. That way they know that we're here in the park and headed up. This is a dangerous hike. Like, there's an active volcano at the top, and that's what we're gunning for. So you have to fill this out just in case something happens. They know that you are on the mountain and possibly be able to save your life. Ready?
Yeah, baby.
We just entered. This is where it begins. Yay! Hello. Hello. You doing the hike too? Oh, thank you. Finally made it to the front of the pack. I ran up here, that's why I'm out of breath. No other reason. Right now you're sweating and you have a lot of moisture underneath your clothes, so when you get up top and you stop, you're gonna be wet.
Yeah.
And that's wet and cold is no good.
No. Hey, you need to change clothes.
Vimos aquí.
Hola!
Hace
Hola,
You just found yourself your friend.
Oh, I love
lago Acatenango.
We're officially in the clouds. Hola, amigos. We made it, huh?
Oh yeah. Made it.
Slowly.
Slowly but surely.
Is it lunchtime yet?
I hope so.
Legit in the cloud.
Hi.
This is me, amigo. Dude, he's so totally smiling. Oh my gosh.
Cheating.
That's the right way to do it, I think. How we feeling? We feeling good?
Feeling good.
You gonna make it?
Sweaty. Yeah, it's okay. We
You'll
might
make it.
better than last time.
Good, good. The last spot where we're gonna eat lunch, then make our final ascend to the top to base camp. That was tough. They pack a little lunch for you. This is the vegetarian option. I asked for vegan, but I don't know if they gave me vegan. So let's see. You get a little like pear juice. There's this like whole spiel right here. And it's starting to rain now. I'm gonna try to get into the underneath something so I don't get rained on too much. And then I'll show you the rest of the lunch.
He'd lost another pound, which you can kind of tell from here. So the doctor's gonna take the teeny tiniest poop sample that we gave him from yesterday, and he's gonna run a test, and then we'll know more about what to do for treatment. I did some research about Pepto-Bismol. It is safe for dogs, but it's not necessarily recommended because some like weird side effects that it could have. So I think I'm gonna stick with just the Metro Rose for the antibiotic. I put the syringe with the Pepto first and then this second, and when I got to the second half of the syringe, he started like shaking his head every time he would put a little bit in and then completely rejected it. So I'm gonna stick with the Metro Rose. Whoops. He did just eat some spaghetti, dry cooked noodles, so that's a huge win. And he actually like ate a fair bit of them. And the doctor actually said that carbs were great for him right now because clearly he needs to gain some weight back. You are skins and bones. And see, look at these little bones. Skins and bones. You wanna go for a walk? Yeah? Okay. All right, we're going for a walk. You ready? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
We've gotten to the point for the wardrobe change. I'm fully bundled. I threw on my my little guy here. I threw on my jacket. I threw on a nice hat. It's time to throw some gloves on. It's getting cold. In the background, you might hear. That's the volcano. The volcano is going off like every 5 minutes, but normally it's every 10 to 30 minutes, depending on how active it is. So hopefully we have like a really active morning with no clouds and we can see the lava lake. It almost feels like eerie being up in this cloud. Like, look at this. When we were eating lunch, you could see our breath. It was so cold there. But now we walk up this other area and there's like a warmer temperature air. So you like take clothes off, and since you're hot from working up the hike, you wind up taking off tons of clothes. The lack of oxygen that I have at the moment, I can feel my like extremities tingling from like the cold weather down low. My fingers started getting like a little cold, and then they're warming up, and the oxygen, like the lack of oxygen, I just feel like that's making them even more tingly than usual. So weird. This part is getting intense. This right here is the front of the pack. My legs are starting to get tired. I might take a little break. Can't really see the people behind us right now. The gentleman up there said that if it was just us in the front, down there we'd have been about 45 minutes away. But with everybody, about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, the anchor slows you down a little bit, but it gives you an opportunity to really like look around and enjoy it. Oxygen's thin for sure, making it harder to talk while you're doing this hike. There's, whoa, it's beautiful.
Fucking hell, this is crazy. That's my phone away as well. Whoa.
That's crazy.
This is insane.
And all of a sudden it was just like bam, and everything just changed. It was wild. And you have these like beautiful yellow flowers just kind of chilling. It's like the only thing that seems to grow out here. There are some pine trees out here that are really beautiful, but they're small. Everything is getting smaller in size as we go up in elevation, just due to the lack of oxygen as we climb up. The land changes so fast. In front of us, we turn this corner, and there's a massive landslide of rock. They've even put sandbags here to keep the structure so we can walk through. That's worrisome. Gracias, amigo! Yeah. Oh man, we made it to the top. There's no view yet, but there will be a view. So this is our camp setup. These are all of our tents and where we'll be staying. Woo! We made it! Yeah! Oh no, it's a video.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
Holy
It's so bad. I think he said it's just cute.
¿2 libras de chup? Sí. Ah, con eso. ¿Cada paquete trae 1 libra? Ajá. Puré de papas, patatas y pasta. Si alguien no
Bueno, todo.
alguien no quiere algo, puede decirnos. ¿Sí?
Oh, yeah.
Not even warm.
It's time for bed, guys. Good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We're about to get up and get out and get up to the peak. So last night was incredible. It was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. But we'll talk about it more later. Yeah. About to hit the full summit and watch the sunrise. This hike was hella worth it. And I met some amazing people on this tour. Oh yeah, look at that. That's surreal. The like explosion feel, you can feel it like in your body when you get like a real big boom. Did you feel them last night?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What? No! Amigo! Oh, how insane! Whoa! That right there is the active lava underneath what we're standing on. Oh, this volcano is beautiful from every single angle. So you walk around the volcano to several different spots and you get to enjoy the view from each spot. That sunset was off the chain though. Now we're gonna go watch this. Volcano is just exploding behind everybody. If you ever find yourself in Guatemala, this is a must-do adventure. This was my first time ever seeing lava and hearing a volcano up close. The sheer power from just the sound will simply blow your mind. And I have to throw out a huge thank you to all the people that I was able to hang out with and get to meet during this adventure. Many of them I may never see again, but it's something that we simply share together. Nobody's ever going to be able to take away from us. We had a lovely adventure, and on the way down, it was pristine, blue, clear skies. So you might get lucky and have this type of adventure on the way up where the skies are blue and there's no mist, and you might just be able to see everything that the eye could imagine. celebratory drink. Salud.
A huge thank you to all of our Patreons for making this adventure possible, because guess what?
We definitely couldn't have done this by ourselves.
No.